crypto, politics, tech and more. Daily News Digest by News Source Crawler, the 25th of October, 2024.
United Health says data of 100 million stolen in Change Healthcare breach. On February 21st, Change Healthcare was the subject of a cybersecurity incident that impacted the submission and payment of some health insurance claims and pharmacy benefits. In the U.S., CDC recommends second COVID vaccine dose for those 65 and older. Gambling poses huge global threat to public health, experts warn.
In the U.S., federal judge announced that Meta, Google, TikTok must face schools addiction claims. Biden set to apologize to Native Americans for Indian boarding schools. Federal agency closes investigation into RFK Jr. over dead whale carcass, saying allegation unfounded.
Musk has been in contact with Putin Russian officials since 2022, the Wall Street Journal reports. ISD report claims that Russian propaganda exploits U.S. hurricane response to undermine FEMA and Ukraine support. Mysterious monument on Capitol Hill honors January 6 with a bronze turd.
OpenAI to release new AI model Orion by December, announced in a report. Meta releases quantized Llama 3.2 with 4x inference speed on Android phones. They wish this technology didn't exist. Perplexity responds to News Corp's lawsuit. 4 days ago, with content kleptocracy, News Corp outlets sue Perplexity over scraped stories. Meta strikes multi-year AI deal with Reuters.
Microsoft places assessment in investing in Bitcoin as a voting item for December shareholder meeting. Elon Musk owned X's India revenue and profit declined 90% in financial year 24. UBS CEO says Europe's fragmented banking markets increase costs. In Trump versus Harris 2024 polls, Trump up in 3 new surveys, Harris leads in 2 others. As per Scripps News and Ipsos poll, Americans are bracing for violence but prepared to accept election results. Election betting site Polymarket says, Trump whale identified as French traitor. In the U.S., senators press for Inspector General probe of Biden and Harris administration weaponizing Department of Justice and FTC leaks. Democratic lawmakers request special counsel investigation into whether Jared Kushner acted as unregistered foreign agent. 20 days ago it has been reported that Trump's son-in-law Kushner has discussed U.S. and Saudi diplomacy with Saudi Crown Prince. Trump says he's open to pardoning Hunter Biden.
Israel names Al Jazeera reporters as Gaza militants. Network condemns unfounded allegations. Strike on Iran will make world understand Israel's might, says defense minister. With up to 1,000 missiles, Iranian officials disclosed potential retaliation plans, as reported by the New York Times. IDF soldiers should refuse orders that may be war crimes, Israeli former security advisor tells BBC. CNN reports that more than 130 Israeli reservists signed letter refusing to fight in Gaza and Lebanon.
Radio station in Poland fired its journalists and replaced them with AI presenters. NVIDIA supplier SK Hynix reports record third-quarter financial results amid strong AI memory demand. NVIDIA to supply AI chips to Reliance, partner with Infosys, TCS. NVIDIA CEO says India should focus on exporting AI rather than chips.
TKO Group to acquire IMG Professional Bull Riders and On Location from Endeavor for $3.25 billion. Alien Romulus sequel and a secret new Predator movie in the works at 20th Century Studios. Maurizio Catalan's infamous banana will be sold at Sotheby's. The estimate is $1 million. Trump, who says he would fire Jack Smith within 2 seconds, moves to challenge special counsel's role in election case. Newsweek comments as, Donald Trump's McDonald's shift went down best with Gen Z. Trump says U.S. is like a garbage can for the world, as he rails against illegal immigration.
NVIDIA, Apple, and Microsoft in race for $4 trillion market cap, stage is set for tech stocks for another 20% move higher in 2025. NVIDIA will win the race to a $4 trillion market cap, but the long-term big tech battle might be different, experts say. Goldman Sachs announced 4 months ago, generative AI could raise global GDP by 7%. Judge sides with FTC, blocking Kate Spade and Michael Kors merger.
At BRICS Summit, Putin welcomes Trump's comments on ending Ukraine war. Putin can't recall Trump threatening to blow up Moscow. At least 7 countries resisting Ukraine's NATO membership invitation, Politico reports. The Telegraph comments as, Russia is on the verge of collapse. Europe cannot abandon targeted sanctions.
Kyiv preparing internal plan to strengthen Ukraine. Zelensky confirms. Russian lawmakers ratify pact with North Korea. As U.S. confirms that Pyongyang sent troops to Russia. South Korea warns it may send Ukraine weapons after North Korea sent troops to Russia. South and North Korea troops potentially entering Ukraine war unlikely to stoke regional conflict, analysts say.
U.S. trade head urges Brazil to consider risks of China Belt and Road Initiative, as Brazil eyes China's Belt and Road Initiative. U.S. says to reconsider. India does not share Japanese PM Shigeru Ishiba's view of Asian NATO, says India's External Affairs Minister Jaishankar. China says Australia plagued by systemic racism after diplomat raises concerns about human rights in Tibet and Xinjiang.
Europe mustn't become world's museum, Michel tells ANSA. Georgia prepares for a divisive election which could determine its future in Europe. Barnier says Italy's migrant deal with Albania does not seem doable in France. Migrants return from Albania to Italy after court ruling. Flood risk as Cyclone Dana hits India, uprooting power lines and trees. Tropical cyclones pummel Philippines, India. One day ago, it has been reported that India evacuating more than 1 million people as Cyclone Dana nears. Scientists says climate change has worsened deadly flooding in Africa. 2 cities buried for centuries beneath Silk Road grasslands uncovered by drone LiDAR.
China rivalry will continue into the next decade, U.S. ambassador tells NBC News. Bloomberg comments as, China plays nice with U.S. partners ahead of possible Trump return. Taiwan says blockade would be act of war, as China holds more drills. Chinese official urges Apple to continue deepening presence in China.
Cats can learn words faster than human babies, study suggests. Study finds, most meteorites come from just 3 sources. Smoke pollution from wildfires may be killing an extra 12,000 people a year, new research suggests.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 could boost Game Pass by up to 4 million subs, but at the cost of 6 million lost sales, analysts predict. Scots Children's Hospital introduces gamer-in-residence in UK first. Nintendo Switch Online Playdiscos live, and players immediately leak gameplay and even stream it.
IDC announces that Chinese smartphone market continues growth streak with 3.2% rise in 3Q24. Apple shares private cloud compute virtual research environment provides bounties for vulnerabilities. Apple returns to top 5 smartphone ranking in China with iPhone 16 as Huawei battle ramps up.
UN report says, nations must close huge emissions gap in new climate pledges and deliver immediate action, or 1.5 degrees centigrade lost. Also, continuation of current policies will lead to a catastrophic temperature rise of up to 3.1 degrees centigrade. In the US, Biden administration expands tax credit for producing solar, wind and battery components. Space Solar and Transition Labs to deliver space-based solar power to Iceland by 2030, as Iceland poised to tap space-based solar energy by 2030 in landmark deal.
One more drop in the AI ocean. Stability AI Stable Diffusion 3.5 Large. Stable Diffusion 3.5 Large is a multimodal diffusion transformer, MMDT, text-to-image model that features improved performance in image quality, typography, complex prompt understanding, and resource efficiency. CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. CISA releases one industrial control systems advisory for Iconics and Mitsubishi Electric products. CISA adds one known exploited vulnerability to catalog for Microsoft SharePoint deserialization vulnerability.
Steam's hottest games, global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, October 15, 2024 to Tuesday, October 22, 2024. Counter-Strike 2, Throne and Liberty. Dragon Ball, Sparking, Zero, PUBG, Battlegrounds, Liars Bar, EA Sports FC 25.
Apple App Store for iPhone, top paid games, from the 25th of October, 2024. Minecraft, Play with Friends. Balatro, Heads Up, Bloons TD6. Plague Incorporated Geometry Dash.
Top paid Android games on Google Play US. 425. October 2024. Minecraft, Play with Friends. Balatro, Geometry Dash, Bloons TD6. Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers, from 25. October 2024. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Hogwarts Legacy, The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, Boomerang Fu, Stardew Valley, Among Us, Minecraft. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of October 14th to October 20th, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. Outer Banks, Season 4. The Lincoln Lawyer, Season 3. Nobody Wants This, Season 1. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English. Deceitful Love, Limited Series. The Secret of the River, Season 1. Dan Dan Dan. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of October 14th to October 20th, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films in English. Lonely Planet, Woman of the Hour, Sweet Bobby My Catfish Nightmare, The Menendez Brothers, Sing. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English. Justice, The Shadow Strays, Uprising, Outside, Trouble, The Platform 2. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, October 11th to Thursday, October 17th, 2024. Die with a Smile Lady Gaga Bruno Mars. Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. Hu Jimin. Taste, Sabrina Carpenter.
Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter.
Si antes te hubiera conocido, Karol G. Timeless with Playboy Cardi. The Weeknd Playboy Cardi. Sailor Song Gigi Perez. Please Please Please, Sabrina Carpenter. Top hits on Apple Music 25. October 2024. Love Somebody Morgan Wallen. 25 Rod Wave. What You Can't Know About Me. Glorilla Sexy Red. Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. Wildflower Billie Eilish.
Number 1 hit, and more. YouTube Music Charts. Global Top Songs October 11th to October 17th, 2024. Mantra, Jenny. Aede Kiraat, Mathubanti Bagchi, Divya. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga, and Bruno Mars. Si antes te hubiera conocido, Karol G. Soltera, Shakira. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Ayinai, Amitabh Bhattacharya. Chutamin, Sin Pa Zao. Bye Bye Bye, NSYNC. Gata Only, Floyd Minor and Chris MJ.